Okay, here we are in our second video of lesson 10, and you can see we're adding two mixed numbers together. Mixed numbers that have a whole number and a fraction, a whole number and a fraction. And it is 2 3/4 plus 8 7/8. So let's make an estimate so that we can make sure that our answer is going to be correct. 2 3/4 sounds like almost 3, right? And 8 7/8, that's almost 9. So we're thinking that 9 plus 3, so we're going to be pretty close to 12. And probably a little bit more than 12. Let's see, 9. No, actually a little bit less than 12, right? Because this one is not quite 9, and this is not quite 3. So between 11 and 12. All right, very good. Now think about how you want to solve this problem. Do you want to use number line, number bond, or arrows? Let's think about a number line. Let's work our way through a number line together. Okay, so let's draw a number line. You are working on page 89 in your book, so make sure that everything I write here, you are also writing down. Okay, now we don't have to draw the whole number line starting at 0. We just need to think about where we want to start. Let's start with our bigger number, 8 7/8. Okay, so we're drawing that, 8 7/8. And we know there's other numbers down here, right? But we're starting at 8 7/8. And we're adding 2 3/4 on. So there's a couple of different ways we want to do this, but we should probably think about the 3/4 and the 8ths right off the bat, so that it'd be a little bit easier for us to add on. So thinking about 3/4 and 8ths, right? So 3/4 times what is going to equal 8ths? 4 times 2 equals 8. So 3 times 2 equals 6. So 6/8. So really this is going to be 2 6/8. All right. Awesome. So now we have like fractions. Now we're just going to use our number line and put them together. So one nice thing about using the number line is that if I have 8 7/8 and I go up by 1/8, let's just put a little plus 1/8 here, right? I'm going to end up at 9, right? So I'm jumping to the next whole number by adding 1/8 on, okay? And if you have trouble thinking about that, just come and ask me about it, because it's just a fractional part, okay? We're just adding that 1/8 on. And now we're up to 9. So we used one of our eighths. So if we had 2 6/8 to start with, right? We used one of the eighths already. You see how I'm just kind of breaking it apart? Okay, so that means I have 5/8 and I still have the 2 left. Now I'm at 9. Well, I could jump to 10 quite easily, and then jump to 11 quite easily, and that's going to use my whole 2. So I'm just going to record it here. I could kind of cross it out. No, Coda. Sorry, my dog is chewing on something. Coda, no. 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 You can't chew on that. Do you want to see the dog? Okay. Here's Coda. Say hi, Coda. Good girl. And in the meantime, I dropped my mouse on the floor. No, go. All right. Go, Coda. Okay. Coda, no. Oh, my goodness. Okay, as I was saying, we added 2 and we added the 1/8. Now we just have 5 more eighths to add on. So we can just add that on, right? And 11 plus 5/8 would be 11 5/8. So don't take a lot of time drawing some kind of a special number line with everything marked out. We're just using it to show the movement. See, I showed that we used the 1/8 and then we had the 5/8 left. because 5/8 plus 1/8 is 6/8, right? So then we're at 11 and 5/8. So that's the number line way. You're just sort of lining up the numbers and using it as you need to. Make sure that you have that written down. But I also want to show you let's look at number bonds. So this time, let's start with 2 and 6/8. And we know that it's going to be 2 and 6/8 because we changed our 3/4 to 6/8, right? And we're adding 8 and 7/8 on, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and add 2/8 to our 6/8 because 6 plus 2 is 8, so that would make 8/8. So that takes us up to 3. Okay, so sorry, I'm supposed to draw an arrow here. So it's very similar to the number line, how you're thinking about what you want to add on. Now, why did I add 2/8? Because it could take me to 3. And I had my 8 and 7/8, right? And I used 2/8 of it. So I'm going to just record that over here that I used 2/8 of it. So then I can see, well, I still have 5/8 left because 7 minus 2 is 5, and I still have 8 left, right? Well, now I'm at 3. So why don't I just add the 8 on, right? Whenever you get to the whole number is when you want to add the other whole number. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That takes me to 11. And I'm just going to record up here that I took care of the 8. So that leaves me with 5/8 left, right? So now I'm at 11. So let's go ahead and add the 5/8. And that's going to give me 11 and 5/8. All right. Very similar to the number line. And I can record here that I used my 5/8. So then I know that I used all the parts and I can double check it. And my answer is 11 and 5/8 again. And that is the arrow way. I think I said I was going to do the number bond, but I didn't. I did the arrows. Okay, maybe next time we'll do the number bond. All right, make sure you have this all written down on page 89 in your book. And I will see you in the next video. All right, aloha.